Hey everybody, this is Matt again from endsickness.org. Today we're going to be talking about bovine colostrum. This is a personal favorite topic of mine because it pretty much saved my life. I was in a place where I was 139 pounds, I'd lost 90 pounds. I couldn't even go to the bathroom on my own for 2 years. I was doing enemas every day. I was reacting to nearly every food I ate. I had 5 different foods I was eating: a Belgian endive, radicchio, I think it was one other type of lettuce, lard, and one other type of meat. I was eating that for several months because everything else would get my throat to swell up. I mean, everything was about as bad as it could get in the situation. I couldn't do much of anything. And then, by the grace of God, I found bovine colostrum. I had a farmer out in Michigan, a guy named Miguel. He helped me out, gave me the first gallon of this golden miracle, I'm going to call it, So I drank the first gallon of it, and the first ice cube of it, I made it into ice cubes. And I remember for the first time I had actually peed with color in my urine for the first time in years. My urine was clear forever. My liver was not functioning properly. My gallbladder obviously wasn't. And I had this stuff sitting in my chest freezer for like a year and a half because I thought I was intolerant to milk. And I only went ahead and finally drank it because I had blood in my stool, and it was about the only thing I knew that would heal ulcers from what I read. So I started drinking it. Next thing I know, I'd gained 40 pounds back over the course of 2 months. And I was starting to become normal again. I was living a normal life. So obviously I wasn't completely well. That was the first step in my healing process, really, was finding the colostrum. But without it, I don't think I'd be sitting here having these videos discussing my healing with you guys. So what is bovine colostrum? Bovine colostrum is the milk that comes out of cows the first 6 hours after they're born. It's designed for the calf to intake it, and it forms the calf's immune system. The calf has no immune cells, no gut microbiome at the time when it's born. It's open to infection in its environment. That's why the cow produces the antibodies in the colostrum over the course of its pregnancy to transfer that to this resistance to all the things in its environment through the colostrum to the calf, so it doesn't get sick. So without it, the calves die. So it's that important. It literally establishes the immune system of the calf when it initially is born. So typically the calf needs about a gallon or a half gallon or so, depending upon the size, weight of the calf. But there's usually stuff left over, and a lot of farmers, what they do is they throw it away. Why is this stuff so important? It's because it creates, it has certain things that calm the immune system down in it, some called proline-rich polypeptide, PRP. There's other things like lactoferrin that discourage infection growth. And there's plenty of other things, there's countless things like IgGs. There's all kind of transferable immunities in it that allow you to build an immune system when you're compromised. I had about 6 or 7 different bacterial infections. I had a parasite in the same family as malaria called Dientamoeba fragilis, among other things, and these things all kind of got put at bay, per se, when I started the colostrum. I would say at least 60% of my healing I could say is due to the colostrum, definitely. But without that first 60%, like I said, probably wouldn't be here. So what is it? It's the milk that comes out of the cow right after they give birth, only for a 6 to 12 hour period, typically the first 6 hours, and that contains all what the calf needs to be able to establish their immune system and to be able to have the proper nutrition to grow and to initiate hormone production, etc. So really, there's bovine growth hormone. There's all kind of certain hormonal factors, peptides, proteins, fats, etc. Everything you can think of. It's like the perfect nutrition, literally. I remember the first time I drank it, and still to this day, if I drink 6 to 8 ounces, I don't need to eat for 6 to 8 hours. So it's that nutritious. So hopefully that answers a little bit about what it is. Number 2, how did it help me? I explained how it helped me a little bit, but I can't really begin to express how sick I was. Doctors had no answer. I researched everything. We tried hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of stuff. Went to all the different naturopathic physicians. Nothing except for the colostrum. That's what got me over the hump. That's what allowed me to be able to start to get back into the sauna and to circulation, starting to be able to allow the body to heal and detoxify. But it was also the beginning of a battle against my cravings. Once I started to heal with the colostrum, I didn't realize that the cravings I was having were getting stronger and stronger as I got better. So I'll discuss that more in other videos, but the colostrum really was the key to be able to get to that next level. I was unable to eat much of anything, and then I went from having immediate reactions in my throat to nearly everything I was consuming to being able to tolerate everything. So my reactions were at least 45 minutes to 2 hours from after I ate, not 15 seconds or 2 minutes, you know. So it really calmed my whole immune system down. It seemed to get my gut to really stop inflaming and to allow me to go to the bathroom. I was able to go to the bathroom on my own finally after 2 years of not being able to go to the bathroom on my own, being able just doing enemas every single day, you know. So you know, it helped my liver detoxify and repair, obviously, because I was peeing clear for 3+ years or more. I didn't even know that wasn't normal. You know, the only time I was seeing color in my urine was a little bit in the morning when I woke up. Once I started drinking the colostrum, every time I was peeing, I was starting to see color. That was a sign that the glutathione levels had increased. You know, that my liver was starting to process toxins properly. So I could probably do a whole video on how it helped me. I will, in fact. Just want to give you a summary video. So number 3. Who else could it help? So if you have a situation where you have several infections at once, your body's in an inflammatory state, you've lost weight, maybe parasitic, maybe just it's an overwhelming amount of infections and or chemical sensitivities, and this may be potentially the best thing you could use. The reason being, it has your protein, it has your fat, it has your immune modulation capabilities, it has the ability to suppress infection, has the ability to enhance detoxification, has the ability to regulate hormone function, has the ability to pretty much do everything and more, you know. I don't think that there is a better medicine that God made besides colostrum. You know, that's why life is started off by consuming this, whether you're a human being or whether you're any other type of mammal. They've shown that without consuming breast milk, a lot of people have health issues if they've been raised on formula, like myself. So why is colostrum so unique? It's only produced over a 6-hour period. So you only got 6 hours over the course of, let's say, 1 year max, where a cow's having a calf once a year. You only get 6 hours in that whole 365 days that they're producing this stuff. So that's why it's so unique, first of all. Second of all, there's nothing else that contains all the essential fats, proteins, amino acids, immunoglobulins, you know, the antibodies, all these things that allow you to be able to start to suppress the infection and start to gain control back in your body. So really, at the time when there's nothing else that's helping, this is the thing that could help. When I'm working with people who have had very few things help and they're reacting to everything, in most cases they still have good responses to colostrum. So, you know, very, very unique stuff. You could probably only get, let's say, 2 gallons of it per cow per year. So that's how unique it is. And you know, you may pay anywhere from, I mean, I've paid $7-8 a gallon up to $130 a gallon. Just depends on who you're getting it from, what farmer, and how much they really know about this stuff, you know. So the closing points: bovine colostrum is a medical miracle. You know, it's hidden miracle. It only makes sense that God would put the answer to a lot of health problems right in front of our faces. And you know, nature has a funny way of fixing things. You know, I believe in herbs. I believe in things that are natural. I believe in the things that are not altered by human beings. Those are the things that I believe can make a difference to restore natural balance in the body and restore the health. Bovine colostrum, I owe my life to it. You know, every time I see something with a cow on it, I pretty much buy it now because I'm just indebted permanently. You know, I love this stuff. Raw milk, raw colostrum. So hopefully I'm the beginning of some type of movement where people start to use this stuff to heal themselves from autoimmune disease and other things. I can attest personally that it made the biggest difference of anything in my life, and hopefully after watching this video it can make the same difference for you. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and please subscribe on the channel.